Breaking news. Guess what? Today we are talking about something incredibly awesome, amazing again. But it's a continuation of something we've seen in the past and something we speculated on a few days ago. We are talking about the new LEGO Icons Transformers Bumblebee set coming in less than 3 weeks. That's right. July 1st for all you insider people. And everybody else, July 4th, which happy Independence Day for those of you here in the United States if you're not an Insiders member, which it costs you nothing to get. But remember, 2 episodes ago on the news on a Tuesday this past week, we speculated because the announcement that was put out there on all the social media platforms by the LEGO group, we said, okay, it's got to mean something. You know, Optimus Prime is calling all Autobots. Well, we knew it was an Autobot. I would have loved to have a Decepticon. At some point in time, we need a Decepticon. But now we get a Bumblebee. And if you recall, and I know it's been a long time, but if you recall back to when that set came out, and we talked about that on that episode, we did the news release, and then we did the review of it. It was very much like we really need this. Like this, that we need more of this. They brought in somebody from Hasbro that had worked on the Transformer stuff, and they were working with the LEGO group. They were trying to get this. How can we make this? How can we get this to shift into this versus that? And they did it. They killed it. It was incredible. It was amazing. I still have mine displayed right now, but to have another finally on what was, I mean, it's been what, 2 years? It's been roughly about 2 years since we've had it. It was time. We needed something else. And I hope we have a continuation of this. I would honestly love one every year for the next 10 years. I would be happy with that. That would be fine with me. So let's go ahead and get to the press release that came from the LEGO group. Today, the LEGO group unveils the latest addition to its much-loved LEGO Transformers lineup, the LEGO Icons Transformers Bumblebee set. Released amid the beloved franchise's 40th anniversary year, of course, this new set is poised to captivate existing fans and excited fans. You know, I almost said excited. I'm so excited. And invite new audiences to play out the battle between good and evil. But we don't have evil. We only have good. We need some evil. Maintaining the same scale as the LEGO Transformers Optimus Prime set, originally revealed in 2022. See, I told you it was 2 years ago. This set presents enthusiasts with the opportunity to construct the iconic Autobot Bumblebee entirely from LEGO bricks. As a vital companion to the LEGO Optimus Prime, Bumblebee completes the iconic duo. Agreed. I would agree with that 100%. Allowing fans to recreate epic battles and adventures. What distinguishes this model is its remarkable ability to seamlessly transition between bot mode and vehicle mode, unlocking impressive versatility without the need for disassembly. Ah, yes. Again, no disassembly required. The 950-piece set is a highly detailed model of the iconic 1980s robot action figure. It features articulated joints, an ion blaster, and a jetpack, seamlessly converting from Autobot to vehicle mode, accompanied by a display plaque, which is a sticker, I know. Integrated LEGO Builder app for digital instructions and versatile, however you say it, display options, making it the perfect gift for the Transformers fans and collectors. The LEGO Icons Transformers Bumblebee set is available for all LEGO Insiders members starting on July 1st, 2024 at lego.com/Bumblebee and LEGO stores as well for from the 4th of July period onward. And the retail price of this thing is $90 and €90 and 80 British pounds. Good set, nice set, fun, great, amazing, awesome. Let's get to the other things first. 950 pieces. You already knew that. It comes out in July. 10338 is the set number. That's what you need to know, right? Absolutely, 100%. Now, the cool thing about this is what it looks like. Well, you want to know what it looks like? Well, it is, at this point in time, this model was it was the convertible Beetle, like the VW Beetle. All right. It's in yellow. looks kind of interesting from the outside, very kind of squatty, stacky on the sides to a certain degree, but not bad. The problem is with the photos, it's really difficult to get an idea of the size and scale of it. I know where it scales in relation to Optimus Prime based on the cartoon from the 80s. The cartoon. If you've not seen the cartoon from the 80s, you're not going to understand what's going on. He's not a Camaro. Okay, he's not a Camaro. Get that live action stuff out of here. He's not a Camaro. All right? Temper your expectations there. However, I love the hood ornament, the rear view mirror ornament of an actual Bumblebee here on this thing. I think it looks awesome. Great little detail in there. We do get a printed head of an Autobot, which is nice. We get stickers, obviously. It looks like we're getting some printed pieces for the thigh as he's standing upright. So that is kind of interesting. A lot of stacking plates there. It was one of those things I reached out to my son. I was like, hey, come look at this real quick. And he looked at it and he was like, oh, there's a lot of. I said, yeah, look, you can see the levels of plate stacking involved in there. But it's got to be. This is not your normal model, right? This is not your normal Icons model, your Lamborghini Countach. It's not that. This is completely different because it has to transform and it has to turn into something other than a car. And I think it does it pretty well. Now, the back side of it is kind of naked and ugly. You get to see the anti-studs on the back and stuff like that. But that's not a big deal. I don't have a problem with that. The face is printed. It even looks like just above is printed as well, like the detailing of the front of his helmet. On the back end, we have stickers, of course. One says, I love Cybertron, or I heart Cybertron. I like that. One says roll out. The other says Gold Bug Autobot, February 17th, 1984, which is a callback if you know anything about Transformers. And if you don't, now you do. I'm excited about this. His blaster looks sharp. The scale of the size of this thing is interesting because we have a designer that is holding it, albeit with two hands, but is holding it. And here's the most interesting thing to me about this. It's not that it's not as big as Optimus. It's not that it is that it's a VW Beetle. It's how they were able to compact the size, because he is not as big as Optimus Prime, and be able to fit it into this model. And then from there, get it to transform with that confined space. 950 pieces? They're Lego City sets. Within 950 pieces, they can't do half of what this can. I'm really kind of blown away by this. The sheer scale that they were able to accomplish with this, I'm massively impressed. I love the articulated finger joints. That's a big win. You know, you have that in there. You can see some clips and stuff like that where things connect together to keep things locked in. You can kind of get an idea where the windows and stuff like that are for the chest and whatnot. There's a whole bunch of things going on here. But oh my God, how cool. Never in my wildest dreams as a kid, as a full-grown adult, prior to Optimus Prime, did I ever think that the LEGO Group would come out and say, hey, we're going to build a set that can transform and you don't have to take anything off. You don't have to add anything on. Well, I guess you add on the blaster and stuff like that, but that's completely different. But my God, please give me again, give me something else. I told you on the News on the Twos this week, I wanted Ironhide. I was hoping for like an Ironhide. I was hoping for, obviously we weren't going to get any Decepticon because Optimus was looking for Autobots. But this, I'll take this. The nice classically printed face, gimme all day. I will have two of these in my collection. They will both be built. One will be the car. One will be transformed, just like Optimus. I'm going to have one of each and I'm going to be happy with it. And if you're an 80s kid, you grew up in the 80s, early 90s, Transformers, yeah, you get it, right? You get the iconic nature of this. Even if you weren't alive in 84, which I was just barely alive. I found Transformers a little bit later. It was a number of years later, but I still grew up on Transformers. I still grew up on G.I. Joe. We just can't do G.I. Joe because it's war, but I'll take Transformers. So again, these important dates are July 1st if you're a LEGO Insiders member, which costs you nothing, and July 4th for everyone else, which you'll be able to get online around any store and stuff like that. But wow, lego.com/Bumblebee. Get yours. Oh man, so pretty. So that's going to wrap up this episode of Breaking News. I'm going to go rest my voice, swallow some ice or something. I don't know at this point in time. So until the next segment of Breaking News, I'll talk to you guys next time.